Now, we first tested the all-new Ignis when it hit the roads in the UK, and I somewhat fell in love with the little car. This funky, boxy, very alternative city car sort of captured my imagination a bit, and on top of that, one real kudos with me for just being a really upfront and honest sort of vehicle. It doesn't try to be one of these new premium yummy mummy sort of cars. It is what it is. So we're here with the all-wheel drive hybrid model to see what that brings to the party. The Ignis is available in a wide range of colours, but I have to say this blue is by far and away my favourite. Finished in top specification SZ5 trim, the contrasting black alloy wheels really add to the character. The non-conformist boxy shape is illustrated by a wide grille, detailed headlights and swollen wheel arches. Within the design you'll find little nods back to this car's history, such as the strakes at the back which represent the Whiz Kid. Top marks to Suzuki for being different, and whilst it may look alien in the car park, it's certainly indie with a capital I. Now, thanks to that boxy shape, it also means there's plenty of space here in the interior. There's nice big windows letting lots of natural light, and generally there's just lots of elbow room. You can stretch out a bit in this car. The two-tone dashboard is dominated by this Pioneer touchscreen infotainment display that offers everything from phone connectivity to satellite navigation. However, this past week I have found it a bit sluggish to start up. The interior features plenty of interesting design, including the toggle switches down here. However, there is plenty of scratchy plastics around, and whilst hard wearing, it does degrade the quality slightly. That said, the wipe clean simplicity of the interior is actually rather refreshing. This top specification SZ5 model comes with two individually adjustable seats in the rear. You'll find that there's plenty of legroom and good levels of headroom. Whilst this all-wheel drive model does lose out on some boot space in comparison to its two-wheel drive counterpart, it's still 204 litres, and thanks to its boxy nature it's quite usable. The SZ5 trim level also gets trinkets such as cruise control. Being the all-grip all-wheel drive model means that it's powered by a 1.2 litre naturally aspirated engine, as well as a battery, and whilst many hybrids tend to have many different modes, the Suzuki just gets on with it. There's no flicking between this mode, EV this, EV that. Basically, the little battery helps boost the car whenever it's required and regenerates just under natural engine braking. The net result is a car that drives like a car, with no fuss really. It gets on with its slightly environmental mild hybrid bit in the background, whilst you just get on with driving. Whilst this little Ignis is not going to be climbing any mountains, the all-wheel drive means that it is going to be capable on looser surfaces. It even comes equipped with hill descent control. Think of it more as a little mountain goat as opposed to an all-conquering elephant. 89 brake horsepower doesn't make this a particularly quick car. 0 to 62 miles per hour is done in 11.1 seconds. However, this hybrid model only weighs 860 kilograms, which is very, very light. And because of the short wheelbase, it actually makes it pretty agile. Team that with the rev-happy engine, and it's actually a really enjoyable machine to just rag around. Of course, the majority of owners aren't going to be using this nice direct 5-speed manual transmission to rev the nuts off of the car, but it has that cheeky character, and it brings a smile to my face whenever we do hit some more interesting roads. Around town, visibility is very good all around, and the control weights are nice and light, which means you never have to wrestle it into a parking space. Speaking of, its compact size makes it exceptionally easy to park. Something Suzuki are quite proud of is the level of safety equipment in this little city car. You've got up here some binocular cameras that help keep a lookout. They help with the autonomous emergency braking, and they also alert you to any obstacles or potential collisions that are going to happen. The dashboard all lights up, alarms go off, and generally make you pay more attention than what you were previously. And also it's got lane departure warning, which is quite a rare thing on such a small car. Suzuki claim that this car will emit 106 grams per kilometre of CO2 and return 60 mpg combined. The Ignis Hybrid All-Grip is pretty good value at £14,714, and at this very moment in time, Suzuki are willing to pay 3 years of your road tax.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for all of the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For breaking news and written reviews, visit www.insidelane.co.uk.